Hi, I'm Kristen, your SAP specialist, and I'm excited to present this month's Success with Zap, service that sticks using Zap to become a referral magnet. Today's session is about making sure your clients are aware of the hard work you are doing on their behalf. When clients understand effort and time you put into a transaction, they're more likely to remember your service, hence the service that sticks part. When they think of real estate, they'll think of you. You'll be top of mind. For this to happen, you must show your clients that you care and support them, from first contact to the closing table and beyond. One of the best and easiest ways just to show your client that you care and support them is to harness the power of Zap. When you transform from being a low visibility agent to being a highly visible and communicative agent, you provide your clients with superior service at all points before, during, and after the sale. When you stay connected to your clients, you'll be more likely to get their future business and, more importantly, their referrals from other clients. Before looking at how to make your service stick, let's look at why it's important and what it means to your business. Has this scenario ever happened to you? You're on the way home after picking up some coffee and you turn onto your street. And bam, there it is, the freshly placed for sale sign from another agent in your neighbor's yard. Not only is it your neighbor, but it's your son's, their son plays on your son's little league team as well. Has this or a similar situation, a lost business opportunity, ever happened to you? Unfortunately, this is an all too common experience, but it's definitely not the only scenario where agents can lose business because they didn't stay in contact with their clients, their friends, their family, their sphere of influence. With that in mind, I want you to each take a minute and identify a personal lost business story that is unique to you. It could be a similar scenario we just looked at. It could be any where you lost a sale because you didn't stay in contact with your client and let your sphere know you're the person to contact about any real estate question. Once you've identified your own personal lost business story, so this is the part where you need pause it for a second if you need to. Go get a piece of paper and a pen, briefly jot down a few words or phrases that will help you recall the story. But be sure to come back. Okay, you've wrote down your personal loss story on a piece of paper. I want you to close your eyes and for a moment, put yourself back into that same situation. Go ahead, do it. Imagine yourself back at that time and place when the situation occurred. Think about and focus how it made you feel. What are you feeling about the situation? Are you sad? Are you disappointed? Are you frustrated? Are you mad? Are you irritated? Write those feelings down on that piece of paper. I'll give you a second. Okay, no matter what you're feeling about that particular experience, I want you to set those feelings free. Crumble up that piece of paper, throw it away. I want you to release those feelings, just let them go. Because in today's session, we're going to learn how to avoid these feelings in the future moving forward. Did you know that 85% of sellers said they would use their agent again or recommend their agent to a family or friend? What is the potential for your business from this statistic? More clients, referrals from those clients, increased market share, and of course, more money in your pocket, right? But only 12%, only 12% of sellers said they actually use that same agent again in their most recent transaction. What do you think caused this gap? Think about it for a second. Some agents simply didn't get their fair referrals from their clients. They didn't ask for the business. You have to ask for the business. You have to ask for those referrals to begin with. And then you have to maintain your relationship with your past clients. There are many approaches to maintaining relationships with your clients, and one of the most important is to maintain your visibility with your client, to stay in touch, stay top of mind, and show them that you care about and support them. How visible are you with your clients? You're a low visible agent or an undercover agent when your clients easily forget you're a real estate agent. Clients are unaware of your value proposition, the worth of your services, and your market expertise. You provide just acceptable service to your clients, but your clients really don't know what you've been doing on their behalf. We want you to get to that highly visible agent range. Clients can easily find more information about you, even those who don't know you. According to the Zillow Consumer Housing Report from 2018, 76% of consumers Google their agent. So they're out there trying to find more information about you. The more easily accessible it is to find that information, the more likely they are to actually use you as an agent. Clients know you are ready, willing, and able to help them with their real estate needs. This includes all of the types of contacts and your sphere of influence, prospective, new, existing, and past clients. You provide superior service to your clients, and your clients know it. You give each individual client the attention they deserve. You're a relentless agent, not an incognito agent. How would you rate your current effectiveness in being a highly visible and communicative agent? Pause it if you need to. Go get a piece of paper and take a minute or two to rate yourself by answering the questions listed. Be sure to come back if you paused it. I'll go through the questions. I know and recognize my client's behavioral style, and I tailor my communication to connect with them. I send out personalized communications to my clients on important dates, such as birthdays, anniversaries, and home sale or purchase anniversaries. I have an agent website that showcases my personality, professional skills, and the strong relationships that I've built with my clients. And you all have your own agent websites. If you updated it and put in information, you're already a step ahead. I utilize the Zap score, search insights, Zap reminders, local and property insights, and Zap follow-up plans to connect with clients. I make my clients aware of all the things that I do for them throughout the process. I have an ongoing schedule for continuing communications with clients after closing. How do top agents attract more referrals than others? We've researched the top agents affiliated with Century 21 to determine the best practices for creating clients for life. Overwhelmingly, this research has shown that top agents base their client for life tactics around a few particular goals. One being to show value to build the relationship. After you've closed on the property and are no longer in close contact with the client, communicating with them should reflect the value you can provide as well as your own personal connection. Past clients can be a rich source of referrals and future business, but only if you stay in touch and top of mind. But staying in touch doesn't begin after the close. It actually begins much sooner. It begins before the client's listing or purchase property goes under contract. Once you get the listing and put your sign in the yard, you may or may not have much contact with the sellers until their property goes under contract. You really should have contact with them, at least on a weekly basis. While this is great for protecting your lead generation time, not contacting your current clients, it's not necessarily conducive to building the kind of relationship that creates a client for life. Top agents know that they need to demonstrate their value throughout the entire process. One way to do this is by making clients aware of all the things you do for them throughout the process. Doing so can cement the relationship with your client and can facilitate in making that client a client for life. Many clients often do not know how much you are doing for them. What actions are you currently performing for your clients that they might not be aware of? Are you assisting with financing hurdles, responding to offers, managing multiple offers, moving the transaction along, handling inspections, minimizing inspection surprises, making the inspection phase easier on the buyer, negotiating repairs, preparing for the appraisal, safeguarding the transaction from a low appraisal, negotiating situations where a low appraisal comes in, confirming the buyer's financing, preparing for and navigating contingencies. When you handle issues for your client, reach out and let them know you are working on their behalf. A highly visible agent communicates and communicates often. The path to becoming a highly visible and communicative agent follows this path. Getting to know your client, showing your client that you care, and then removing your invisibility cloak. Let's briefly look at each of these steps that you can use to become a highly visible and communicative agent. The first step in your path is to know your client. Well, what does it mean to get to know your client? Learn about their family, career interests, pets, hobbies, goals, and leisure interests, sports, TV shows you both like. Find a connection with your client. Luckily, that's where the power of Zap can help you build and nurture relationships with your clients. Two ways you might record your client's personality type in Zap are creating a custom tag or including the information in the contact's profile notes. What other information might you want to keep track of on your particular clients? Birthdays, anniversary, where they work, what their job title is, what type of property they're wanting if they're looking to purchase. If you scroll down further in the basic information section, the personal details area will display. In addition to information we've identified, you can also record information about your contact, including birthday, anniversary, job title, company, and more information about their property. Number of beds, baths, square footage, time frame they're wanting to purchase or sell within, and the location they're interested in moving to. In addition to that, there's also a section for social profile. If you scroll down further, you will see that you can record information about the contact's spouse or partner. Once you've recorded the appropriate personal details, you can customize your communications further by understanding their real estate needs. To identify your clients, i- to identify how your client is using Zap, access their Zap score. The Zap score shows weighted activities for the client. To identify your client's real estate requirements, access their search insights. We'll go over each of these areas in more detail in just a bit, but before that, let's talk about what pieces of information you might glean about the client's real estate requirements from their Zap score and search insights. What geographical area is the client searching in? What type of home is the client searching for? How many bedrooms, bathrooms is the client including in their search? Has the client saved any properties? Have they viewed any properties that they didn't save? Are there any features the client's home must have? These would most likely include features the client repeatedly includes when searching for homes. For example, a fireplace, a pool, thatched garage, hardwood floors. Here's an example of Jeff Zapper's Zap score. And comparing the various pieces of information, what can you tell about Jeff's activity on Zap? Jeff has done the following activities quite often: open emails, viewed a home detail page, logged onto the website, viewed the agent website, liked a home, scheduled showing, saved a home. What possible additional activities could you take to impact your business? Of course, call Jeff and provide answers to his information request and offer additional insight about that particular property. Ask Jeff if he would like to see the homes he has saved to his Zap account. Actually go and physically tour the properties, right? The search insights section includes both home profile insights and city and neighborhood insights. Looking at the information contained within these two sections, you can tell about the homes Jeff has been searching on. Jeff has been looking at homes that are 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, under $500,000. He's viewed or saved 10 properties. He's looking in the Durham, South Windsor, or Tolan, Connecticut areas. What additional actions could you take to connect with Jeff? Set Jeff up on new listing alerts with his search criteria and his price range in those 3 neighborhoods. You could send Jeff additional information on the Durham, South Windsor, or Tolan neighborhoods. Looking at Jeff Zapper's search activity, what information might you be able to gain and what possible additional actions could you take to assist Jeff with his home search? If you click on each of the View All buttons and review the latest saved homes, saved searches, and recently viewed homes that Jeff has saved or viewed, you can update and revise the new listing alerts you previously set up for him to reflect any changes in his search criteria, his price range, or his neighborhoods. If you click the View All button for recently viewed homes, you can see which homes Jeff's viewed as well as how many days since he viewed the home. The information contained in this search activity allows you to compare your recommended homes against the homes that Jeff has actually saved or viewed, and then based on the analysis, modify your recommended home strategy accordingly. In addition to understanding a client's home requirements, get to know them as a person by checking out their social media presence. Social media is an integral part of building your online presence and driving traffic to your Zap website. When you leverage social media platforms, you can cultivate interest in you, your company, Century 21 Arizona Foothills, and your brand, Century 21. And most importantly, stay connected and engage with your clients. Social media can be great for your business in general. It keeps you connected to your consumers, familiar with what matters to them, and communicating with them where they feel at home. To build rapport with your client, review their presence on social media sites to learn about their family, their interests, and their hobbies. In addition to reviewing their social media presence, selectively take action by friending them on Facebook, connecting with them on LinkedIn, and subscribing to their YouTube channel. By reviewing your client's social media presence, you'll have a better understanding of their interests, personalities, passion, and important milestones in their life. To document the client's important dates, as well as the information you learned about them from their social media presence, that provides you with two great features. One of them we've already looked at. That's the contact profile notes. The other is reminders. Both of these features can help you keep track of all your client information. That way you don't have to remember it. Personalized special dates might include a yearly reminder of your client's favorite team's opening day if they're a sports fan. If your client likes a particular music festival, add a yearly reminder for that event. If a client loves to celebrate a particular holiday, such as Halloween or St. Patrick's Day, add a yearly reminder to reach out to them. A few other dates you might want to keep track of include the client's home purchase anniversary. The idea here is to take the dates you discover about the client from the social media presence and record them in Zap so that you can use this knowledge as you reach out to your clients on special dates. When using the reminder feature, try to get out of the send an email mindset. The action should not be just merely sending a generic email. When you add a reminder, try to include a specific action you want to complete to show the client that you care. It can be as simple as picking up the phone and calling them, or doing a pop by, and dropping off a specially made gift just for them. Identify and add a creative Zap reminder. The goal here is to take the information you learned about the client from your social media presence and do something with it. Apply it. Go beyond the universal email message and take action based on the reminder. Now, I want you to take a minute or two and identify two creative ideas for Zap reminders that go beyond the basic email. Put on your creative cap and try to think of some ideas that are outside the box. Pause the video if you need to, but be sure to come back. After you've identified two ideas for Zap reminders, using either the desktop version of Zap or the Zap CRM app, add at least one of your creative reminders to a contact in your Zap database. Now that you know who your client is, it's time to move to the second step in your path. Show your client that you care. Create a good first impression by utilizing Zap to initially reach out to new clients. Be sure to press 5 on the lead acceptance call to connect directly with your client. Impress them with your speed and responsiveness to their inquiry. Then be sure to send the manual lead welcome email. It's important to take the time and personalize the welcome email to make it more effective. Put your own twist on it. Let your personally shine and make it sound like you. The extent of personalization you incorporate into the welcome email is solely up to you, and Zap gives you two options. You can personalize the email in a generic way so that it works for all your leads. That's if you're automatically sending the welcome email. Or you can personalize the email individually for each and every lead you receive before you send it. Once you've welcomed the client, cultivate the relationship by leveraging the power of Zap to further connect with them. Connect with clients by assigning follow-up plans, which utilize touch points that you can personalize based on each client's personal needs and objectives. Writing property and local insights, which allows you to market your activity and showcase your local knowledge of the area to potential clients. Maintaining client profiles, which allows you to sustain and update personal information about your clients. That way you don't have to remember every detail. Setting up email alerts, which are set based on each client's personal needs and objectives. Zap has several kinds of email alerts, including I went too fast, including new listing alerts, activity reports, which sends active sellers weekly emails to let them know how many views, saves, and showing requests their property has gotten on your site. Recommend homes, which sends potential buyers emails about homes that you think they might be interested in. And home value updates, which sends potential sellers a weekly email showing the 10 most recently listed properties that are similar to their property. Connect with clients by maintaining your Zap agent website, which ensures that the content is current and accurate. This is especially important because your Zap agent website is one of the best ways you can be more visible to clients that you haven't met. It's not only an excellent source for your clients supporting their home buying and selling needs, it's also a great way to market yourself. There are several expanded features of the Zap agent website that you can utilize in order to grow the client relationship and bring you more visibility, including connect with clients by the buy a home and sell a home pages, which you can customize. You can create custom pages, resource links, blog postings. Take advantage of Zap to help your clients while helping yourself. Utilize all the features of Zap that make sense for you so that you can service the needs of your client. To make yourself visible, you need to communicate to your clients all of the hard work you do throughout the process. Think about what actions are you currently performing that your clients may not be aware of? Are you invisible during any point of the home buying or selling process? Where could you be more visible? Now that you know your client and you've shown them that you care, it's time to remove your invisibility cloak so that when your client thinks of real estate, they automatically think of you. Once you've closed with the client, connect beyond the closing by leveraging the power of Zap to assist you in staying in touch by maintaining client information, including birthdays, wedding anniversaries, job titles, and the company your client works for. Assign the contact to a relationship building follow-up plan. And then maintain reminders of important client dates, including personalized special dates, home purchase anniversary date. How do you stay connected to your clients? Most successful agents have realized the importance of creating multiple touch points. Whether the strategy is formal or not, this can include a closing gift, a home anniversary card that ties back to the reminders using Zap, email newsletters, invites to community events, and holiday cards. Be sure to download or ask me for the Service That Sticks toolkit. In it is this guide to help you stay in touch. Commit to one for each month to stay in touch and remain visible to your clients all year long. I want to remind you again that we have pulled together several helpful resources into a toolkit that includes the items listed. To access the toolkit, log into Zap and access the Zap support sites. On the support homepage, search for the title of this course, Service That Sticks. In the search results, select Service That Sticks. Or better yet, just contact me, Kristen Kuhn, your Zap specialist. In today's session, we reviewed the path for becoming a highly visible and communicative agent, including getting to know your client, showing your client that you care, and removing your cloak of invisibility so you stay top of mind. We also looked at how becoming a highly visible agent may help you keep past clients beyond closing. So what's next? For assistance with Zap, call me or refer to the reference materials, how-to, and list of additional classes on the Zap support site. And be sure to sign up for live in-person Zap Beyond the Basics classes taught once per month by yours truly, me, Kristen, your Zap specialist. Thank you for watching and happy zapping.